So, I seen about 3 hours ago, Vegan Gains went posted a video on Jasmine's channel, his wife, fiance, girlfriend, whatever she is, and she he basically said he was sorry for everything. He apologized to somebody that he attacked in the past. He went on about some of the things that he had made a mistake about. He said he was sorry for the whole baby stomping thing. Yeah, he actually seemed like he was really, really sincere. Like maybe he thought about it and it was like super childish and he shouldn't have done that. If you actually search his name now, his channel is back up and running. They have given him his channel back. So any of the vegans that have been lurking on my channel trying to figure out what I'm going to put out, this is a positive message. I think this is for the better. I think by them stepping up and coming forward and saying, look, we're going to take this away from you. You need to wake up. I understand people don't like the censorship. Hi, Linda. I understand people don't like the censorship, but when you push things too far, sometimes this is extreme measures is what this has to be. I don't think this is so much about censorship as much as they were saying like, look, dude, we're serious. But that's just my opinion. Now, from here on out, I will not do another Vegan Gains video again. I am completely done covering anything that comes from him. I don't really care from this point on. I'm not a vegan. I'm not a troll. I don't want to be somebody that constantly has to go check somebody's channel to see what they put out. I don't necessarily know why I got too involved to begin with. I think it's because of the hate and stuff that I see coming from him. But again, he apologized for all that. He said he's been getting better, and that he doesn't necessarily mean a lot of the stuff the way it is, and sometimes he knows he does take it too far. So it's to the point now where he's got his channel back. He apologized sincerely. I'm going to link the video in the description box below, and I'll put it in the comment section. I just think that everybody should have their channel. I think everybody should have free speech, but I think at the same time you need to be very careful what you say. Freedom of speech is one thing, but when you start offending the masses, you can have freedom of speech all you want, but there's some things that people can do about it. And remember, when you don't own the criteria, when you don't own the channel that you're publishing stuff on, or you're putting stuff out there, it don't matter if they change the rules 100 times or not. You don't own that. They do. So regardless of what the rules are or what we think is right and wrong, we still don't own that. That would be like you going home and telling your mom and your dad you have a curfew. No, I'm coming home at this time. And then they look at you and they say, this is my house. And guess what you're going to do? Exactly what I say, or you're not going to live here. It's kind of the same thing. So if you look at things from a perspective of somebody that likes to be a jerk, somebody that likes to be kind of an asshole about things, if you want to think of things as somebody that wants to just be confrontational in your life, and that's just how you are, and that's what you hold yourself upon, that's the stool that you want to be known as, the asshole guy that just kind of speaks and doesn't have a filter and has never learned how to create good rapport with people. If you want to be that guy that's constantly thought of as just some psychotic jerk because you can't control your mouth, because that's your freedom to be that way, then I guess that you have every right to be that way. But I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy that just because I have the freedom to be an idiot, to act like an idiot. I still need to know when to conduct myself in an appropriate manner, and especially when it's in public and you have hundreds of thousands of people watching you, probably not the best idea. But again, who am I? It's just an opinion. I'm glad that he apologized. I'm glad he got his channel back, and whatever happens from here on out, I will not be making another video about him, because that just showed enough for me. I don't care if the carnivores like what I have to say, and I don't really care if the keto people like what I have to say. When it comes to saying that, I'm glad that he came forward, and I'm glad that he apologized for that. And if I'm gullible, I'm gullible. I feel almost relieved that he apologized and said sorry. So from here on out, I will not be speaking another word about him. I will not be making another video about him. I will not be doing anything with his name at all, unless it comes down to something devastating that people need to know about. So I'm done with that. I've heard the apology. I've heard him talk about the things that he's done wrong in the past, and he seemed really, really sincere about it. And I'm just completely ready to move on from it. And it's not something that I really care to talk about anymore. So that was closure for me. And Good on him for getting his channel back, and censorship sucks, but sometimes it is what it is. Roll with it, right? All right, guys. I appreciate y'all. Take care. Have a good night.